When the sacred felt too vast, some ancient traditions turned to numbers and geometry as containers to shape power so that our body and mind could enter it. The 64 Yogini, the 64 Yogini tradition is exactly that: communion with Shakti, with real encounters, real consequences, and real change. And today I want to break 3 myths about the 64 Yoginis that keep your perception blocked. The first myth is that somewhere there is an official list of 64 yoginis. You will get that list and say that, oh, now I know them. Well, I have to disappoint you because it is not one single list. It's more like a template. The number 64 repeats. You find the yoginis encircling you in the 64 yogini temples across India. And you find namavalis, name lists, in Puranic and Tantric sources that also claim 64. But these lists don't match neatly with the temples or with each other. So here's what's really going on. The 64 yoginis are worshipped as a collective field of female divinities, as a map of forces, and not as a fixed cast of characters. Shakti is perceived as many, but this many deeply depends upon the region, the local goddess ecology, political anxieties of that place, as well as the ritual traditions prevalent over there. The landscape matters. The second myth is that you already know what yogini means. Most people flatten this word into whatever their modern mind already recognizes. A woman who practices asana, a partner in tantric rituals, a witch. But this is not who is installed in those temples. 64 yoginis are liminal Shaktis. Some of them are in theriomorphic forms, part animal, part human, with wild mounts, because they are beyond the separation between what is primal and what is divine. The third myth is that this is just a forgotten cult with no real relevance today. Well, the 64 yoginis are a brutal education in how power works. Look at what these traditions were built around: secrecy, initiation, protective circles, rites aimed at real outcomes. And look at who funded them: elites, royalty, people with something to lose. Why? This is not modern spirituality, where you want feminine energy without teeth, transformation without risk. An invitation from the 64 yoginis would sound like this: are you ready to enter a circle which will not let you keep your illusions, even if you call them spiritual? Are you ready for that ride?